You feel like the scum of the earth. You took too much too fast. The candy spills onto the floor. Ah, look at what you've done. Sans! Oh my god. I'm dizzy. What am I looking at?
Max, what do you want for dinner?
Justice.
Hi. Seems as if everyone is perfectly happy. Monsters have returned to the surface. Peace and prosperity will rule across the land. Yay! Take a deep breath. There's nothing left to worry about. Well, there is one thing. One last threat. One being with the power to erase everything. Everything everyone's worked so hard for. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? That's right. I'm talking about you. You still have the power to reset everything. Toriel, Sans, Asgore, Alphys, Papyrus, Undyne. If you so choose, everyone will be ripped from this timeline and sent back before all of this ever happened. Nobody will remember anything. You'll be able to do whatever you want. That power, I know that power. That's the power you were fighting to stop, wasn't it? That's the power you were fighting to stop. The power that I wanted to use. But now, the idea of resetting everything, I don't think I could do it all again. Not after that. So, please, just let them go. Let Frisk be happy. Let Frisk live their life. But if I can't change your mind, if you do end up erasing everything, you have to erase my memories too. I'm sorry. You've probably heard this 100 times already, haven't you? First time. Well, that's all. See you later, Callie. That it? Oh, there we go. Okay, well, yeah, at first I thought that maybe, Flowey was going to give us, some type of, I don't know, something about the genocide route. But I guess not. Huh, that's weird. Alright, well, since we are going to do, a new one, we might as well true reset it. Okay. Now, I wonder, I'm pretty sure that is her name. So, apparently the name of the first, fallen human, the one that Azrael found, her name apparently is Chara. Apparently. The true name. Huh. I'm kind of impressed that it actually let me choose the Chara, but not Frisk. Well, let's do this all over again. Now, oh, howdy. I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? Nah, golly, you must be so confused. I guess I really know how to do. Ready, here we go. Yep, you're sure enough, of course, you want to learn, so, anyways. Okay, well, anyways. What's it called? Oh, I see, so right before it hits me. Well, anyways. Man. Usually the reason why you want to kind of do, well, first of all, the reason why you want to do a pacifist route or a neutral route at that is what's it called? Is because when you do follow through the genocide route first, things change a lot, Like apparently there's like a picture you could see Oh, my bad. Apparently there's a picture you could see, and it will show, like, you know, sands, papyrus, and stuff like that. What's it called? But once you finish the genocide route, and you do a pacifist route, right? Then things are, you know, their faces are all like crossed over, and then like the main character, you know, can like their face change. You know what I mean? It's no longer Frisk, but you know, the fallen human called Chara. Frogget attacks you. Oh boy, not today. And we earned 10 XP. Yay! You saw it, Torio? But yeah, so that's the reason why you kind of want to do a pacifist route before you go through the genocide route. And not only that, but if you do end up finding, you know, if you do end up with the true pacifist route, you know, going with that before you do the genocide route, you kind of have like this type of connection towards these characters, which makes it a little harder, I suppose, that you're going through the genocide route, because it's just a typical, you know, game sense type of thing, you know, where you want to know what happens if you take this route. So it was kind of inevitable that, you know, at some point, you know, when we're not killing any monsters, what would happen if we kill all the monsters we encountered, and so on. That includes, you know, Toriel, Sans, Papyrus, and you know, people like that. Like, what would happen if we just went through the genocide route? Okay, now this is where we're going to save. Now, because we are no longer nice, we are gonna take all the candy. You feel like the scum of the earth. You took too much too fast. The candy spills onto the floor. Ah, look at what you've done. Yeah, my bad. Now, anyways, I'm pretty much going to be, you know, killing all these guys. Aww. Well, anyways, I'm pretty much just going to be keep on killing these guys. Well, now, what you want to do really is just keep on going back and forth, and stuff like that. And eventually, that's how you're going to find more of the monsters. Now, for the most part, I am going to skip, you know, all the fights. Yeah, because I mean, we already saw them. However, there is a couple things like certain items, I guess, or weapons, I guess, you could use, and each of you know, whichever weapon you use, it has like its own. You are intimidated by Frogget's raw strength. Only kidding. I see. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they have their own like special animation of fighting, you know. So maybe I'll show a couple of those like animations, I suppose. But for the most part, yeah, I am just going to skip. Now, as you go on and end up killing these monsters, right? Eventually, once you kill enough monsters, you're going to get a message saying, you know, there are no longer any monsters around this area. When that happens, then you can move on to the next area, because usually you can't backtrack. Especially, you know, after you've gone through like the, you know, the snow area, you cannot go back to the ruins technically. You do know you can't kill ghosts, right? We're sorta incorporeal and all. I was just lowering my HP because I didn't want to be rude. Sorry, I just made this more awkward. Pretend you beat me. Oh, no. You lost 1 experience point. Well, that happens. Right, so because we have money now, yes, we are going to buy some donuts, I believe. Yeah, and then this. Some spiders crawled down and gave you a jug. They gave us a jug? Really? Interesting. Well, alright. We bought some of that stuff. Oh, right. Well, anyways. So yeah, I'm going to defeat all of the enemies right now. And I'll skip to the part where it says, no more monsters in the area. Unless something interesting happens, so. Oh, bingo. There we go. So, after you get the but nobody came, and then you get that, ooh, that very, very ominous sound. You're pretty much in the clear now. And this pretty much, works for every region, I suppose. Once, so you don't really have to go like anywhere specifically in the ruins to get some, certain monsters or whatever. Well, anyways, we're pretty much done here. And we kind of had to just progress with the, with the game? Yeah, normally, Now, there are a couple things, I suppose, that you could, maybe show off. Or not show off, but just, what's it called? So there's going to be like certain enemies that offer you like mercy, where you could spare them. And that's what we're going to try to do, It kind of serves as somewhat like of a betrayal type of thing. Oh, here we go. Okay. I know you want to go home, but I don't actually think she offers me mercy, now that I think of it. You, at my most vulnerable moment, to think I was worried you wouldn't fit in out there. You really are no different than them. And there she goes. Now that we defeated her, right? Or more like killed her. What's it called? And we have to remember that in the previous playthrough, Sans and Torio were somewhat like friends that didn't see each other because of the ruins. You're not really human, are you? No, you're empty inside. Just like me. In fact, you're Chara, right? We're still inseparable after all these years. Listen, I have a plan to become all-powerful. Even more powerful than you and your stolen soul. Let's destroy everything in this wretched world. Everyone. Everything in these worthless memories. Let's turn them all to dust.
That's a wonderful idea.
Yes, that is a wonderful idea. Now, like I said, once you do... Oh, although now that I think of it... Alrighty, so we defeated Torio. And now we are going to meet Sans again. Now, it's at this point where we really start to, know the difference, between the pacifist route and the genocide route. And it all starts with Sans. And I guess how he treats us from there on. Or, well, not treats us, it's more like interacts with us in a certain way. Human. Don't you know how to greet a new pal? Turn around and shake my hand. Although this doesn't change. Which is still pretty funny. The old whoopee cushion in the hand trick. It's always funny. That's your cue to laugh. And unfortunately we didn't laugh, but I did. Or to emote at all? Gee, lady, you really know how to pick 'em, huh? Okay, that's fine. Everyone's got their own sense of humor. I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now, but, you know, I don't really care about capturing anybody. Now, my brother, Papyrus, he's a human hunting fanatic. Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. I have an idea. Go through this gate thingy. Yeah, go right through. My bro made the bars too wide to stop anyone. Quick, behind the conveniently shaped lamp. Okay, I guess you don't have to. Sans, have you found the human yet? Yeah. Really? Wowee! Guess that's settled. That worked out, huh? Yeah, I guess it did. Are you just gonna stare at me, or... Alright, well anyways. That is... Well, I'll be straightforward with you. My brother really liked to see a human, so, you know, it really helped me out if you kept pretending to be one. That right there is kind of where we, I guess, see that we are no longer, you know, or a stick, where we no longer, you know, whoops, yeah, sorry, we kind of killed it. Anyways, we are going to drop this. Maybe we could have kept the stick for freaking one of the dogs. Anyways, we're just gonna save for now. 16 left. All right. I guess so my interpretation for, you know, 16 left was that I could only, you know, save 16 more times, but that's not the case, and that's where I messed up when I was, you know, going around with the genocide route. It means that there are 16 monsters left to beat. So that's basically what you want to do. Now you could also notice, you kind of start to notice so Sans, when's the human showing up? I want to look my Sunday best, or at least my Tuesday pretty good. Don't you only have one outfit? Yeah, but I could style my hair. Oh, right. Good idea. Say, why don't you look over there? Sans! Oh my god. I'm dizzy. What am I looking at? Behold. Oh my god. Why are you telling me to look at a rock? Hey, what's in front of the rock? Oh my god! I have no idea what that is. Well, it's not a rock. Not a rock? Oh no! By process of elimination, that means it's a human! Human! Prepare yourself for high jinks, for low jinks. Dangerous puzzles. Cappers. Jappers. What? Being captured and other sorts of fun activities. Refreshments will be provided, if you dare. And you don't even bat an eye, huh? No, we don't. Yeah, the kind of, I guess the melody starts to, the melody is like very slow now. Did something move? Was it in my imagination? I can only see moving things. Hey, I can't stop shivering all of a sudden. Who's there? Yeah, and we start to get treated differently, or by, you know, what's it called? By what's it called? By the monsters, you know, and the kind of like the dialogues and stuff like that. Yes, you got the snowman piece. Oh me, oh my, what are you doing? Soon there won't be any of me left. Stop, please. A useless pile of snow. Now, at this point, I don't know what it was. Oh, you're so lazy. You were napping all night. I think that's called sleeping. Excuses. Oh, the human arise. In order to stop you, my brother and I have created some puzzles. I think you will find this one quite shocking. For you see, this is the invisible... You must be having cultural shock. You see, where I come from, it's a loving tradition to suffer through horrible puzzles for no reason. So, just walk back there and... Why couldn't we get a human that likes puzzles? It would make my brother happy if you played along. Yeah. And it's at some point where we start to not only, you know, not do any of that stuff, but are we going the right way? Human, I hope you're ready for... Sans, where's the puzzle? It's right there on the ground. Trust me, there will be no way they'll skip this one. What the heck? They didn't skip it? I'm telling you, everyone likes word searches. Oh my god, I can't work in this environment. I guess despite all that, you still like word searches, huh? That means you can't be all bad. Yeah, we still had to kill 14 left. We're not anywhere near close to Snowden yet, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Oh yeah, but stuff happens once you do pass, what's it called? Ooh. And, yeah, I guess this will maybe be... What's that smell? Where's that smell? If you're a smell, identify your smell. Here's that weird smell. It makes me want to eliminate. Alright. Oh, right, and at this point, because, you know, basically the puzzles don't matter at this point, and I guess, like, Papyrus kind of, like, gave up in some way. Just all the puzzles are, you know, automatically solved. In a way. It was made by Great... Are you serious? Sans! Help! They keep walking through my puzzles. They're supposed to let me explain them. Then threaten and baffle them with dangerous japes. Well, maybe they don't like japes. Everyone likes japes. What about Undyne? Doesn't she hate puzzles? She hates puzzles, but she loves japes. That makes sense. Human, what do you think? Puzzles or japes? Okay, this is normally the part where you either agree or disagree. And depending on your answer, we say something great in response. Here, why don't you do this puzzle yourself? Hey, puzzles might be fun if you try them. Wait a minute. I just noticed this thing is kind of like a marathon. Alright. It's a pile of mushy snow. Oh, that's right, the dog. The dog that we killed. That was an artist. 13 left. I hope you guys look forward to the genocide route. Now, as far as I know, I don't think I'm gonna touch the neutral route unless, well, because as far as I know, nothing really changes from, you know, not being able to get the true pacifist route. So I don't really think there's anything, you know, any difference from it other than just killing a few monsters. But hey, I hope you guys are looking forward to the genocide route, and you guys have a good day. Bye bye.